So this is basically a before and after shot of the black heels that I have and what it looks like with the denim over them. And I'm starting off by cutting the legs off the jeans, and I'm just showing you guys how I did that and how I placed it. For this design, I decided to put the unfinished edge at the top. How I came upon these jeans were actually by accident. I really love the way that they looked. So here I'm just placing them over the heel and trying to see how much I can actually get to cover the black part. And right now I'm just going to be cutting along the zipper, and this is just going to give me easy access to the zipper. And I decided to use this technique instead of using the marker to trace. I decided just to cut a little bit, glue a little bit, cut a little bit, make it perfect just by eyeing it. The only thing I have to say about this method and using hot glue guns is it gets really messy and sort of dangerous if you're not careful. So like I said, just keep cutting and gluing, cutting and gluing. It's basically, that's it. And I'm showing you guys how it looks up close. It's very unfinished. All you have to do is take a scissor and just cut away at the rigid edge. All right, now I'm just cutting the back of the shoe. Like I said, I didn't use a marker. I was just going by ear. I was just feeling around and then just cutting and gluing. Because this was kind of a spur of the moment kind of heel, I just got really inspired. I was tired of these heels, so I decided to put my own twist on them, and there's not really much explanation I can do with this besides cut and glue, cut and glue. That's basically it. And with these kind of heels, because they're kind of like this patchwork kind of design, they don't have to be perfect. So each side of the shoe doesn't have to be identical. That's what I realized. So here I'm just folding over, so it kind of has a seamless edge instead of an unfinished. Just be very careful when you're actually working with this and hold in place. And right now what I'm doing is putting the heel back on. It's a lot of just taking the heel off and putting it back on, and then just using your eye to figure out what you actually need to cut. And obviously there's a better, more perfect way to do this, but this was kind of like an on-camera thing, and it only took me one take. So after that, I'm just gluing and folding over the back, so it kind of has that seamless effect. And I'm just cutting off the back pocket, and it kind of just came upon me like how I wanted to design the shoe. When I first started, I had no idea. I didn't really have, a point of reference, but I really liked how that one came out, so I'm just gonna try to duplicate it. And this was the side of the heel that got very tricky for me, because this is when I accepted that these two heels will not look alike. So I was just like, let's just call them the patchwork denim heels. So now all I'm doing is trying to cover up all the black that I possibly can, because it wasn't gonna look exactly like the first heel. So I accepted my fate and just started cutting. And that's it. This is the final product. I actually really loved the way that they came out, and I hope you guys actually enjoyed it. And if you guys want to see more on camera DIY videos, just leave me a comment or some love and just let me know, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.